Event tick is similar to event begin play. It happens by itself and starts when the game starts, or when the actor is spawned in the world, and we can only have one event tick per blueprint. Also, you can find it in most of the blueprint classes. Difference is that event tick happens constantly. It happens every frame. So if your game has 60 frames per second, it will fire 60 times. So event tick ticks constantly. It will never stop. Meanwhile, begin play ticks only once. If I open my level blueprint and add event tick, if I connect print string to it, and play, you can see hello being printed on the screen constantly. If I connect it to begin play, you can see hello being printed on the screen just once. So event tick happens constantly. It's useful for debugging purposes, when you want to check different states and stuff like that. If possible, you should avoid using it when you're finishing your game, because it could cause your game to drop in performance, because it happens constantly, and if you keep adding more and more nodes to it, your performance will drop. Delta seconds is time that has passed since the last frame was rendered. It's useful because time taken between frames can be different, because frame rate can change, and with it tick rate will also change. We can use delta seconds to make it consistent. Now let's say I want to change my character's movement speed when I overlap a box, and I want to see what my movement speed is. I can open my third-person character's blueprint. Inside of it, I can search for event tick. I can drag my character's movement component to the graph. And if I click on my character movement component, in Details panel, I can see an option for walking speed, which is called max walk speed. Now from my character movement, I can drag and search for max walk speed. I will choose to get it, because I just want to get that value. Now I can search for print string node, connect max walk speed to in string, and connect print string to event tick. Now if I play, I can see what my walking speed is. And it's the same as in my details panel. Now inside of my level editor, I will look for trigger box. Drop it somewhere in the level. I will make it a bit bigger. I will change line thickness. And make it visible in the game. Now with my box selected, I will open my level blueprint. I will right-click, and because I have it selected in the level, I have few options at the top, and one of them is on Actor Begin Overlap. This node will trigger when overlap happens. Because I have single-player game, I can search for node called getPlayerCharacter. Leave player index to be 0. Because it's single-player game, I know this node will get me character that I'm looking for, which is player 0. From return value, I can search for character movement, which is component that is inside of my third-person character. And from character movement, I can search for max walk speed. And because I want to change it, I can choose to set it, give it a new value. I will put it to 400 and connect it to Actor Begin Overlap. Now if I compile and play the game, at top left corner, you can see my current speed, which is 500. And when I overlap that box, it changed to 400. Now we have used event tick to check some value in real time. You can check a lot of different things with it, and that's how you should use that node to debug something. If you need something to happen constantly in your game, I will show you how to do that in later tutorials, but you could use nodes like set timer by event, set timer by function name, or timeline node. But these nodes are not for this video, and I will talk more about them later. Now I will show you how you can use event begin play in a similar way as event tick. If I add event begin play node, delay node, and print string node, I can connect them. And I can connect end of print string to the beginning of the delay node. And I can put delay for 1 second. I will just delete event tick node that I set up inside of my character blueprint because I don't need it anymore. If I play now, I can see hello being printed on the screen every 1 second. If I debug my blueprint, I can see what's happening. So we are delaying 1 second, then we print hello. After we print hello, execution pulls goes back to the delay, waits 1 second, and prints hello again and again. One important thing that I forgot to mention is that you can change thick interval. Currently, if I play the game, event tick will happen every frame. You can see hello messages being printed on the screen constantly. But if I go to the blueprint where I want to change thick interval and go to class defaults, here I can change thick interval. So if I put 1 second here and play the game, you can see hello message is being printed on the screen every 1 second. And to return it to how it was, just put it back to 0.